Mic is on. Alright, welcome. Good evening. Time to get race review underway. Just run through the grid quickly. So it was a quick 10-minute quali, I think. 10 minutes or 8 minutes, something like that. It's pretty short anyway. Our pole sitter, hang on, I'll jump into here. Our pole sitter, not him, was Matt Clark. So he got the fast lap, pole position. Second was me. Third place on the grid, Costas Makalos in the Iron Dames. Iron Dames Lamborghini. Then we had Pete Dawson in the Ferrari, his trademark all-white Ferrari. No logos, except he's got the Rainlight Racing on the wing and Sim Blacks on the front. Good man. And then fifth place was Gunther, the Gorilla Racing Porsche. Sixth place was Nick Firth, Triple F Racing over there. And he was in sixth, seventh place. Joe Smani, Porsche. Eighth place was Sam Carson, I believe that's Sam in it. Yep, Sam Carson, the McLaren. Ninth, Rob Mitchell in the Porsche, the Fanatec Porsche. 10th place is Lee Perkins, also in Lamborghini. 11th, Chris Fraser, Porsche, the Falcon Porsche. 12th place, Hayden Tegg in the Rd6 Porsche. And then we go back to Ken Dugdale in the E-Tech Porsche, which is quite a cool livery. And then we had Hayden Crossland, nephew, also in the Aston, in 14th. Kim Worcester in 15th, in the Gingerbread Gumdrop Mustang. And Nate Bewley decided not to qualify. He's going to run from the back and see if he could catch the pack. So that is the grid. So we're right on the money here, getting going. So we'll let that run in. Feel free to join in Discord too if you want to come in for a chat. Keep me company. There we go, formation. I think what I might do is sit about on Sam and try and get like a trail sort of shot. I don't know if it'll do one like that, I guess, but so as it looks from the back of the grid, looking forward, and then about mid-pack. So if we sit, say, with Chris Fraser, he might get a good vantage point there. Wait for the green. Oh, Matt had, looks like Matt. Oh no, it was just, might be my view settings. Maybe I haven't got enough cars showing, so I'll have to fix it. Okay. All good so far. I know we had a great race out front, like side by side. So through the pack. Oh, there's a lot of side by sides here. I know we were quite away, for about 4 or 5 corners. Who's that? It's Lee Perkins and Rob Mitchell. Ooh, Nick Firthy up inside of Jose. Joe's holding, yeah, that outside's really good to get off. And then I think here is when I decided to pull out and let Matt go, because it was just not worth trying to push too hard at that point. All the cars getting a bit of a squiggle out of that corner. Oh, there was a bit of contact. Didn't see that actually. It was Firthy. Oh, got a little bit. What happened there? Inside, a little bit of a tag. Looks like maybe couldn't quite pull it up in time. Unlucky. Such is racing. Right, so up front, Matt streaking out. I'm in second, Costa's in third, and then Pete Dawson and Gunter. So a nice little tight 5-pack there. This is quite a good race here, actually. I'll just have a cycle back. And there's quite a good pack there too. I see Hato was doing quite well. So he started 14th and up to 9th. So once he gets his car sorted, I'm sure he's going to be right up there with us. Ooh. Plenty of jostling in the pack. Ooh, right, 1 lap done. Is that Pete and Costa? So looks like Pete got round him down the straight there. These guys had a great battle. And I was sort of watching in the mirror going, cool, hold each other up, hold each other up. Yeah, Matt, just streaking ahead. Good to have a look on the back of Costas there. So he's kind of meeting the sandwich at the moment, so he's got Pete right in front of him. Gunter just filling up his mirrors. Nowhere to go, but just keep chipping away. He's quite a good operator, always come under pressure, Costas. Pete ran a little bit wide there, but was able to, he was able to get away off the corner, so he didn't really matter too much. This is a tough corner here, it's like trail braking. Gunter right up behind. That mirror might be a little bit deceiving, actually. So Aston, definitely a quick car here. Wait, how to go? Hayden's had a spin already. Yeah. Car's a little bit touchy. He's got to get some decent pedals, Hayden. I think that's the problem. The pedals they have don't quite have the control he needs. I was talking about it myself actually. That I should get some better ones. First, second, third. Costas under fire from Gunter there, under pressure. Porsche's really good under brakes. Actually, Costa, that turn, so 1, 2, 3. Turn 3, Costa really gets it tight before they go up, as you go up the left-hander. He seems to get that thing out of the corners really well. Who's in the background there, Rob Mitchell? Yeah, maybe looked a little bit closer than what they actually were. Yep, here we go. Joe's coming up through the back now, starting to put the pressure on the Gunter. The two Porsches, similar. They found it really hard to pass when you got the same car. It's just really hard to make any dent on anybody. And Coda is probably just as bad, if not worse. A hard place to pass on. It's funny, there's quite a few different lines. It looks like everyone's pretty much following the same line, but there's a few different ways to tackle that corner. It's obviously quite subtle. Wednesday night. There we go. So quick run through. So Matt up in front, me second, Pete Dawson third, and then Costas, and then Gunter fourth, fifth, Josen sixth, Rob Mitchell seventh, Chris Fraser eighth, Lee Perkins in ninth. There he is. Sam Carson 10th, Nathan Bewley in 11th, with Ken Dugdale in 12th, Nick Firth 13th, Ken Worcester 14th, Hayden Crossland in 15th, and Hayden Tegg in 16th. Obviously had to pit for damage, I'm guessing. Or he might have had a drive-through actually on a penalty on the start sequence. Can't remember. Someone will tell me. Right, so this battle's still here with Gunther and Jose. Jose's right on him, and of course Pete and Costa in front of them. So it's like a good sort of 4-car battle, or 2 twos really. The Lambo and the Ferrari seem to be a little bit down on the Aston in a straight line. The Aston was so quick. It's just able to pass. When I got close enough to the draft, I was able to get it done. This is the tightest battle, I think, at the moment. So it's Jose trying to make moves on Gunther. Ooh, catch right up. See, like Costas keeps it tight there, but then he gains time up over that little rise because there's a better exit. Opens that corner up. Ooh, right on the edge. So it's still a battle for the 3rd, 4th and 5th. Or 4th, 5th and 6th, sorry. The Matt streaking away. So he's got a 3-second lead over me, and then so there's a gap 1st, 2nd, and then Pete in 3rd, and 4th it Costas, and then 5th, 6th Gunther and Jose. Yeah, they are right there. Jose looking really racy in this thing actually. Somehow just can't quite latch on the Gunther out of here. Good line, but for whatever reason that Gunther's getting a better run out of there. So he's on 0.4, he should be just getting a little bit of sniff of draft there. And he does, but just not close enough to get it done. Oh, that was late. Holy crap. Oh, Costas nearly went around then. Looks like Gunther is all over him again, but nah. We're not quite close enough to actually make a pass. Get a good run out of here though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jose running wide. Gives Gunther a bit of release pressure. Um, 4:30. Oh no, 5 o'clock. Sorry, 5. Yep. Yep. It's organising grocery pickup on Friday. So from Marnie's view, he's just looking at these 3 cars ahead of him, pushing hard, waiting for something to happen. Oh, bit of a squiggle. Car went light over the top there. Yeah, they're kind of separated. I mean, I can see Matt, Pete can see me, and then Costas right there, Jose and Gunther. Jose brakes so late into that corner. Just can't quite get the run out. Hey Matt, how you doing, man? It's a good day, another good race. Monday night. I don't know if it's a stream or the delay. It just looks like Joe's breaks really late. Could be just a slight sort of delay thing, you know. But probably because it's a bit slower in a straight line, it doesn't have to wash as much speed off. But yeah, it is. Always got to watch your mirrors when there's a quick Porsche behind you, because you know they're going to just be able to outbrake you every time. Man, these guys had a great battle. Like Pete and Costa fighting for I don't know how long during that race, but they were just at it, and they passed each other quite a few times. So this is lap 7 we're in now. Matt, you got a 6-second gap over me. I got 6 seconds back to these boys, and then and Pete to Costa's half second. Pretty much, yeah, better part of. Pretty much, they're separated by about half second each. These guys. Still, they're bunching up. Oh, Gunther goes around. Kept it off the wall. Unlucky. Does he? Oh! Hang on, I'm going to see that from. Who was that? Chris Fraser? Yep. No, it was Rob Mitchell. Coming up over here. Whoa. Kept his boot in though, he didn't flinch. And here comes Bewley. Up to 9th already. Hey Freddy boy. Full push, no time for yellow flags. Exactly. That was 4 wheels over then, Mr. Beauty. Saw that. He's piling the pressure on Sam here. There he goes. He's had a bit of overlap, but they're probably going to set him up for this corner here, I'd say. Not this time. It's good patience, just biding his time, having fun. This time maybe. You'll set it up here and get the run. Yeah, so you can get the draft down the straight. But I'm pretty sure that McLaren's pretty hard to slipstream. Yeah, probably not. This will be a lunge if he does it. He's not quite close enough. Yeah. Thought better of it. Ooh, who's in the background? Nope, further back. Nope, not that far back. That was Nick and Lee Perkins, right. So Nick recovering too from that early spin. Alright, still these two boys at it now, so Joseph's had a bit of pressure off now and a bit of clear space with Gunther spinning. Man, look at Costas fly under there. Throws that thing in. He seems to get off this corner quite well, not that time. Costa's looking outside, trying to get the exit. Late apex, early throttle. Not quite, didn't work out that time. It's a fairly hard place to pass. I have passed cars there in practice servers and that, but it's not. Generally, when you're racing against someone who's similar pace, it's not an easy place to get a pass done. Oh man, it was awesome. These two, whole race. Yeah, Pete gained a little bit, keeping it tight. Just up through there. Alright, so Matt, there you go. You're at turn 3, up into turn 4. I'm in turn 3, heading up. Second, and Pete Dawson, third place, with Costa in fourth. Then we go back to Jose right there. In fifth, Rob Mitchell in sixth, and Chris Fraser right behind now. So I might give these guys a bit of airtime. Don't know what it's about this track, but it speaks to you. Yeah, I quite like it myself. I found the Aston wasn't quite jumping out of the tight corners. Otherwise, it was good, man. I loved it. It was just screaming around this track. It just seemed to suit it. But yeah, man, you were flying. Just inching away every lap. Yeah, this would be a tough battle, these, when you've got identical car. And most guys are probably running pretty similar setups. It's hard to make a pass or get away when you've got similar driving talent. So Rob Mitchell just going hard at it. Can be easy to defend too if you have a similar car. Same attributes. Oh, I'm struggling tonight. So Gunther, if I can gap me the same bit. Yeah. So you were gapping me at the same rate I was gapping them. At the start it was just growing exponentially. It was like, yeah, quite evenly. So not exponentially, it was at the same rate. But it was quick. I just made a couple of stupid errors which cost me, so still a battle for third and fourth and fifth. Yeah, at this point, so you had like I don't know what, 6.5 second lead. Yep, for sure, man. And I was about 8 seconds back. Oh no, Pete was 8 seconds back, sorry. So we were actually stretching that lead out a fair bit. And these two, yeah, my the spin made it an easy call, but then they were under 80%, I think, at the halfway mark on the left side, so it made it a fairly easy call. And I could feel the car was dying, like on that left-hand side, it just wasn't gripping up at all. So, wasn't a hard choice to make. Great pass by Costa around the outside. Man, I look how he set that up, actually. Okay, let's jump on board with him. Go back a bit from here. So, coming up the hill. Keeps it right behind. Hits all the right marks. Is able to get it in there tighter. And gets the run out. Nice done. Well done. And Pete has to back out, which gives them the place. So nice work, Costas. Okay, so much car to fight with later on. Yeah, it did. So a couple of things I've got to iron out now is one is the driver. Also getting little micro glitches, and I'm going to pull my whole computer apart, pull everything out, just reseat everything, redo the paste on the CPU, check the GPU and all that sort of thing, reseat the RAM, just right back to make sure everything's going, because you're mid-corner and then all of a sudden no feedback, you go like that, because you're pressing against a weight. All of a sudden there's no weight there, and car spins or it hits the apex too soon. And I've had a few of those, which one definitely caused a spin last week. Not this week, but they were still happening. Yeah, and it's only just, it's like when someone joins a server and it just goes, just a bit of a little flutter. It's just that momentary loss, but it's enough. Oh, Bewley and Okay, Billy making his way through, so he's up to 6th now, so he's gone past Chris and Rob. And then Sam and Gunter still going hard at it behind them. So Gunter recovering from that spin, and Nick's chasing up. He's not too far behind Gunter as well, so all those guys at the back finding themselves in good company. Like Gunter went just a little bit deeper that time. But the battle's definitely at the back, so these two Porsches still battling it out. To the start of the 3rd sector, they just got that big right complex, so tight right into the double apex right-hander sweeper back to the main straight. Maybe it might be one corner actually. Yep, it's one corner. Okay, now Chris should be close enough to get draft. He is, but not enough. Whoa, he's gone. Bugger, cooked it. Is it Gunter and and Sam saying thank you, I'll take that. And I know that feeling very well, Chris. Bugger. The meta strategy. It worked, man. It got me back from 12th, I think, after I spun. And I came back up to 4th, so it worked pretty well. I spun 4 times. It's just ridiculous. That would have been frustrating, man. It looked like you might have braked a touch late. That's what happens to me there if I brake too late and try and get the car turned in. That leaves that back end. So that's kind of what looked like it happened to the Porsche, and that bump made it worse. Add Rob to your Discord list. Yeah, did you get my message actually about that, Chris? Anyway, all good. Oh, I sent you a message on in Discord, a private message. I thought I did. Where is it? Oh yeah, there. Yep. Oh, Gunter all over the back of Sam Carson here. This is the fight for like 8th and 9th. So Gunter's trying to get back where he felt he should be. And Sam's just got the pace to say, nah, this is my spot now. Oh, Gunter brake late there too. Oh, he went for the, did he get it done? No, Sam kept the boot in, kept the position. Probably took a bit of a cut on that one, but... Oh. Gunter getting a little bit, how would you say, impatient? Feeling the impact of not being up where he was. He's going to try and live here. No chance. Well, they've got a pretty good run off the turn though. Yep, he might get this done actually. This is a good battle. Ooh. Porsche's got good grip under acceleration, so definitely couldn't get throw a late dive. If you can get it stopped, yeah. Oh, got over that. Still hasn't got the pass made. Sam could still hold this if he can get the run. Oh, Gunter's going to throw it the inside. Yep. It's close, man. This is awesome. They must have been loving this. Pretty good, eh? I mean, maybe a little bit of... But, is he going to throw it? Yep, he sent it. Got confident in the Porsche. Sam's still in it. Oh, man, great racing. Sam put up a bloody good fight then. That was pretty impressive. But he's not finished yet. Get the inside. Quick. Pull out. Yep, that's it. Go for it. Can't quite make it. And now you got Nick. Nick's in there as well. Okay, looks like I've had one spin here. I'll go back to that other fight though. Where was that? I had one small spin, which dropped me back to 4th. Man, Sam is not giving up. He's got good pace, actually. Now, I think I'll get a pass done here, so we'll just jump in here for it quickly. So, on the back of Pete. The Aston was phenomenal off this corner. Pretty sure I get through here. Nah, thought better of it. Maybe next lap. Okay, so Gunter's getting his bit of a gap out there now. Nick will be the next one. Keep an eye on because he'll be catching up pretty soon as well. Okay, so got it done there. Looks like Pete ran a bit wide. I saw it. I wasn't actually going to pass, but then Pete kind of did a bit of a twitch, so I thought, oh, okay, he's letting me have it. And now Jose is there. Yep, Porsche brakes, easy done. These guys in the back going, Gunter. Yep, pretty close still. Nick's not quite there yet. Ferrari's certainly a different sounding car. Joe's had a bit of a snap then. First gear. Okay, how's that battle behind going? Here's Gunter with Sam there. And Nick getting closer but not quite there. No, meanwhile Matt's way up front. He's got like a 20-second gap. Because I was close but then I spun. So cost us in second. I'm recovering. I'm at 3rd at that point, which I'll catch up to Costa soon, I think. Joe's in 4th, with Pete Dawson right behind him. In 5th, Nathan Bewley now is right there. Look at that from the back of the grid, 6th. Rob Mitchell 7th, Gunter 8th, and Sam Carson 9th, and Nick Firth 10th, Chris Fraser 11th, Ken Dugdale in 12th, Ken Worcester 13th, Lee Perkins 14th, and the rest are DNFs at that point. Just while we're at this point of the race, give a quick shout out to our patrons. These people, the legends, helping us pay for servers and a few running costs during the year. So thank you very much. And also, we've mentioned to Simlax, who are giving us a nice piece of kit to give away, which we will reveal in the next coming event or two. And also MatchFit, that side. MatchFit for the live streams and commentary broadcasts. True Life Racing, Simlax, of course, and CrossyNZ. Right, here Pete is looking pretty racy again, like trying to get that position back. But now he's got the urgency because he's got Bewley right behind him. And Bewley's coming. Whoa! That was a bit of a moment. Glad we caught that. Doesn't happen often. Oh, hello, Maddie. Sorry, I just saw your message. Yeah, how have you been? You still doing the FGR stuff? How's life on the coast? Okay, there's a gap there. Still winding up on the back of Costas. So trying to catch up. Right, Bewley's right on Pete now, so I'm going to watch this unfold. Busy packing? Oh, right, okay, so you're just about to move. Cool. Excited, or you just want it to be over? Packing and moving is such a major... You don't realise how much stuff you got until you start putting it in boxes and packing up trucks and things like that. And you realise that you have a lot of stuff. And if you're a hoarder, it's even worse. You've not been on the site in the sim in like 4 months. Why not? Why are you not on track with us? Guys like Bewley and Matt here need competition. Now, I'm doing my best, but I'm not there yet. Just not well. Oh, okay. Oh, well, you got to do what you got to do. That's no good. Yeah, but it's nothing too bad, Matty. It's yeah, I mean, without obviously asking, you know. Yeah. But no, we miss you on track. Need to get back out there. Right, here comes Bewley. We're on the back of Pete Dawson. So from last to 6th, and he wants to make it 5th. And Pete, as I saw before, Pete's good at defence on this course. The Ferrari just tends to be good in all the right spots, so I generally find like it's got to be kind of a late break So you guess she's getting worse for years. Ah, stink. That sucks. Migraines are the worst, though. Yep. Well, Harry Lawrence is there's Matt there. Harry Lawrence has gone back to soccer, so Monday nights. So he's pretty much out for the rest of the season. So yeah, that leaves Matt. Costas is doing his best, as am I. But so had pretty good pace at this track. Qualified second, was running second, but just too many spins. So we got, and Bewley, of course, is still there. So, but we just got a bit of catching up to do. Right, so this battle is still on. You don't know how it happened. Just got good. Firthy is looking still at the back of Sam Carson's car, so it hasn't made any indent on it yet. So some good battles here through the pack. Rob's on his own. Bewley. This is where it's at the moment. So looks like they've just come around to Ken. Ken pitted early, so he's a bit out of sync here when we catch him. Oh, Pete had a bit of a moment then. Actually, this might allow Bewley to get on the back of him if he can get a tight run off this corner. Yeah, no, it just drops away a little bit. Not quite close enough. Ken does the right thing, lets them all through. Doesn't want to get tied up. Yeah, that Lexus is looking pretty good. Just can't quite get out of the corner like that Ferrari can. Well, it's just not enough. Here we go. He's got to run now. So Pete obviously didn't quite get out of there as well as he did. He's got it done. Just needs to hold it and get around the corner and out. Now it's under Jose. And it looks like I'm incrementally catching on the back of Costas. Ah, that was a spin. There we go. That's my second spin. There were probably 4 or 5 swear words, I think, in that spin. But didn't damage it, which was a good thing, so I was able to keep fighting. Yeah, I had 4 of them all up, Maddie. Actually, that might have been... Was that 3? No, that would have been number 2. That had a good result in the end. Right, so where's the battles? Gunter. Oh yeah, Gunter's caught back up to Rob Mitchell now, so Porsche on Porsche again. Yeah, it's quite tough, eh? Like, I found in the Aston, if you push it too hard in the braking zones, especially in faster corners, when you're only going down one gear or a couple of gears, that back end likes to rotate, so it can be quite hard. You only spun on T1 in your only ever race. Oh, you spun on T1, yeah, that makes sense. Hard corner. This one here, if you brake too late, the car starts rotating, then you've got that bump right on the curb. Even if you don't hit the sausage, it's still a bump, and that just unsettles the car. Ooh, a bit of action up here. So Bewley is going for Jose now. So about halfway through the race. Pit stop's not yet. No grudges held whatsoever, ever, never. I just need to grab a Coke, man. My throat's dry. It's just here next to me. You want one, Donnie?
Yep.
Coke Zero. There we go. Yeah, it's when you're talking. It's, yeah, dry throat. Got it. I think, actually I pitted early here. I thought, okay, I'm in funny territory. I'm going to pit early, take two just the left tyres, and then get clear track. And that worked out pretty well too. Oh, Firthy and Carson, here we go. So Firthy, actually let's rewind that, I'll just see how he got it done. Obviously got to run. Okay, that last corner, so Sam's a little bit wide, Firth's right on him here. And then, yep, kept it tight. That's what I found worked for the Aston. Just back off a touch, and then once you got the tight line, flatten it. And I was catching people down the straight, just like that. He's going to pass on the left too. Oh, nice. That was late braking. He's not going to pull it up. Is he going to hold it? No. Can't get it done. Sam is good. Sam is a good person to race, man. Like everyone who's tried to pass him so far has been spent laps at it trying to get through. Man, he's solid. Okay, Bewley on Marnie still. There's some good battles in this one. But I'm with you, Matt. I actually like this track. It's got such a cool, especially that corner. It's just got really nice flow. It's got a bit of everything. It's got like power off corners. It's got trail braking. It's got off camber corners, elevation, the lot. T8, yeah, that's cool. I love it. Righto, Bewley. It's only a Porsche. Keeps it in. What the hell happened there? That glitched. Yeah, because he's right behind Jose, and then glitches from there to there. What the hell was that about? Mate, that must have scared the shit out of Pete. Let's jump on board with Pete and have a look at that. Okay, watch this. You're looking ahead. Holy crap. Yeah, it's not good. Wonder what... I was having some of those early in practice sessions. So it wasn't a practice, it was a daily race. And I rebooted the computer and that sort of went away. Pete's not done yet, he's still fighting. Oh, Gunther and Rob. There's a couple of battles here still going on. So Gunther and Rob at it. Sam and Nick still going at it. Just behind these two. Probably not as close as them. So it looks like Gunther and Rob are pretty close. Porsche on Porsche. Oh, and I just saw Bewley and the three of those guys together. Yeah, he's back up with Jose again. I'm not 100% why it happens. Only on LMU. Yeah. It's odd. And the little micro drops in force feedback. Quite annoying as well. So did it actually freeze for you and then it went again? Must have been like quite frustrating for you too. Because you're in a place where you're about to make a run down the straight and then all of a sudden, come on. Welcome in, Nath, by the way. Did not know you were there. Right. There's two. This is on board with Jose. Okay, got to be this time, right? Yep, got it done. Well done. So Matt's got about a 30-second lead. There is a bit of airtime, just in case Mum's watching. And then second, Costas, pink Lamborghini. Third place, Bewley, Mr. Bewley. Ooh, holy crap. Jose has not given up yet. Far out, that was close. So that's Costas, Bewley, Marnie and Dawson. And then we've got a bit of a gap back to Rob Mitchell and Gunter Rowe, who are still fighting quite closely back here. Looks like Gunter made a bit of a mistake then. Then Sam Carson, Ken Dugdale. Sam, bit of airtime. It's been going pretty good. Ken Dugdale. Nick Firth, looks like Nick has pitted. And then Ken Worcester has definitely pitted. He pitted early. And that's it. So I'm back up to 10th, I think, at that point. So climbing back up the ladder. Where's the action? Gunter was in the back of Rob. It looks like he's sort of dropped off a little bit now. So probably here with these three. Yeah, 3D printed myself a drink holder. Pretty proud of that one. Got to have the mod cons, all the conveniences. Wouldn't mind getting a bigger stream deck actually. This is the 15 button, but the bigger one would be kind of better, I think. Right, we got, where's our action? Yep, this is it. So definitely coming into pit stop territory now. So probably, what's that, lap 27? So maybe lap 28, I think we could do on one tank. So I'm pretty sure next lap they'll be coming in, or starting to at least. No, I did mine early. I'm pretty sure Nick's done his. Yeah, so let's see a few of those. Oh, there we go. Gunter's in, so he's doing his pit stop. Yep, lap 27. See where he comes out. So Pitson, he went in just behind Sam, I think. Oh no, he's behind Rob, so he's in 7th. It's Keith. Ken gets in. Ah, did you get stop go on the entrance? Coming in? Let's have a look at that again. Let's watch the speed in half time. Yeah, we're still at like 90 k's there, 80, 70. Oh, it looks like you might have, but you hit the button again. You got down to 60, but then you hit the pit limit button again and accelerated, and of course it was off. Yeah, I've done that. Stink, man. Unlucky. So here comes Ken, so he's going to get past, but he's got a pit anyway. And then me. You're moving. Nick is way too far back. He's like 20 seconds off you. But so he won't get through. And off you go. So there's coming lap. Matt's pit in the pit. Costa should be coming in this lap. Although he's like half a minute behind, so. But we should see a flurry of pit action, I imagine, on this lap. You lose 55 seconds on the next. Yeah, doing the stop go. Yeah. True. Okay, so Beauty stays out, Jose goes in. Pete follows, Pete's in. Matt's on his way out. So Jose, Pete, Rob Mitchell coming in. Yep. Sam Carson. Yep. Diving in. Well, that could have been close too, actually. Let's have a look at that one. I don't know. Ooh, maybe. Oh, that's surely stop go. What about Ken? No, he's a bit far back. Did Sam get a stop go? Do you know? We're pretty close on that one. Whoa! Holy shit, that was tight. No, he was good. He got lucky. Okay. Because mine felt marginal as well. I was like, oh shit, I hope I got down. And then I sort of forgot about it. Didn't kick in, so. So Jose got past Pete then in the pits. Ooh, and there comes Ken. Pete straight on the offensive. Okay, so this is where that put me. So I'm up to 7th now, fighting back through the pack. And we've still got a few guys to pit yet. So who's left to pit? Costas, but that won't affect it. Bewley. No, I think that's it from these guys. So just the two in front. And this is where the action is. Again, making that portion nice and wide. I can't remember where I passed it. Must have been here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Costas in the pit and Nathan has just pitted. They're both coming out now. So there's Costas, there's Bewley's gone right up. That's insane, man, how much he caught us. And then Jose is not far, he's coming down. So you'll be able to see, yep, there's Nate Bewley. There's Pete Dawson. And there's me. So Ken's just dropped off a touch now. No, Ken's pitted. Okay, so Ken was out of sync. This was the chase for Pete. Trying to catch Pete. And then Joe's there. Actually, I think I was catching all three of you. I was catching Nathan as well, but then I had that late spin, or half spin, whatever it was, and that sort of was enough to. It wasn't a full spin. It was just a kind of a spin, but enough to kill the ability to catch. Aston was good though. Felt so good around this track. Had new left-hand tyres. They're just in their prime heat range now, I reckon. Back off, keep it tight, power off. Here we go, that'll be the run I needed. Picture of Davo and Gentleman on the back of that car. So Matt, you had like a 28-second lead still. So Costas was kind of keeping in, like, not in check, but like same lap times at this point. So Nath 5.5 seconds back, and then there's Jose, and myself. Oh, you had to save a lot of VE, right? Okay. Yeah, because I had plenty, man. I was just pushing to the end. And I was pushing to try. I could see you getting closer and closer. So it was one of those things. I was just like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I've got to at least try and get there. So going to about 11th after the stop and go. You crossed under 8 seconds left to start the lap. I was in a screwed a bunch of people. So that 43. Yeah, well, I was fine. I did not mind that at all. Gap down to 2 point. So hunting mode here, gap down to 1.1 actually. So Pete's dropped off a touch. So I mean, the Aston was just on fire. It was so good. Bang, on him straight away. Half second back. You can set fuel save, no problem. Didn't bother you. Okay. I struggle, but yeah. No, I mean, I can do it, but I lose too much lap time doing it. Because I can see, yeah, because the gap here is 6 point to Bewley, so for me is 6.6. So you must have been, yeah, just trying to get it to the end of that point. Man, Jose is hanging on. Feeling the pressure. He's pretty good under pressure, actually. You don't see him crack very often. It's good. Just all you guys are real good to race against. It's just such a good crew at the moment. I had to back off a bit then just to get the run. There we go. And there it is. Right, so back up to 4th place. Not yet. Now. So I wasn't looking ahead yet. I'm still looking at my mirrors because Jose was still there. But then trying to... Okay, now it's like, okay, who's up ahead? Really, 6.9. Because I saw it went from 5.8 up to 6.9. I thought, oh shit, you're quicker, I'm not going to catch you. But then it started coming down again, so he must have been saving. Right. Bit run through, why not? Got another 10 laps to go. Matt out in front, Monster Energy, Aston Martin, Sprite. Still see DHL, Rainlight Racing. All the sponsors. Cost us in the, is it Women in Pink? Or Women in Racing or something? Let's have a look. The Iron Dames is what it is. Second, Nathan Bewley in third, 18 Lexus. Me in fourth, and the Simblacks Aston. And then Jose, right behind me there, in fifth place. It doesn't really have sponsors on it, does it? Almost real. The Newman Porsche. Pete Dawson in sixth, and the nice white livery, his traditional white. Rob Mitchell seventh. Sam Carson in eighth. Nice orange McLaren colours. Ninth, Nick Firth in his Triple F Racing. That's Firthy's Fish Fingers, I think. Ken Dugdale in 10th. Porsche, second of the Porsches actually. Third of the Porsches, my mistake. You're everywhere. And then Gunther, 11th. Then we have Ken Worcester in 12th. Actually, I like that orange trim on the bottom there, it's very cool. Ken in 12th. The Gumdrop Gingerbread House Mustang. And Lee Perkins in 13th. Iron Lynx Lamborghini. And then the rest are either DNFs or did not start. Right, back at Pointy End. There we go, so I had the gap down to 6 seconds. I just want to see my last spin, I can't remember where it was, but I was closing the gap and it happened around sometime soon. But it wasn't a full, I don't think I lost. No, I did lose the place to Jose, that's how Jose got through, I think. No. I ended up fourth. So it wasn't a full spin, but it was enough to lose, to lose time. I'm getting tired, brain stopping, functioning, normal functions. .4 is the gap now. There it is there, so there's Nathan going up through here. Not too far back. Then Jose. Yeah. So, do you get those screen freezes often, Nathan? For LMU? I wonder what graphics card you got, if it's a some sort of driver issue or... I was actually hoping you would catch up with Macrolos and start fighting, arguing about track position, and then that was going to bring me back into play, but never eventuated. Some cool camera angles on this track actually, like that, the floating, like a drone cam or the big boom camera. Can't remember where my spin was. thing is, I could see you. Like when I crest here, you're up in the distance, but there you are. I can see you on track. So saying thank you to Lee. So there's Nathan there. Getting down to 5 seconds. There's Beauty and there's me. 4.5 seconds now. So, oh no, sorry, 5. I was looking the wrong way. That was the gap back. Squiggle. So this is what I was judging. I could see you going up the hill there every lap. Just trying to judge if I was getting closer or if just pulling away a bit more. So I had something to chase now. Six. So there's Matt's way ahead. Came in the back chute, cost us coming down the front chute. That was the 32-second lead. And then Nathan and myself. And then Jose. I don't spin here, do I? No, okay. Jose, Pete, Rob, Sam, so spread out a bit, we'll just keep an eye on the front here from now. There it was, okay. Oh, coming up out of there. Okay. Yeah, just lost that back end. And I was thinking, just don't let Jose pass. And there he comes. I just wanted to hold that corner. So Jose got through. Then I had to work trying to get past Jose again before the end of the race. Gotta do this shit to keep the race interesting. It's all for entertainment. Maybe when you have a spin and you think, shit, are my tyres overheated or what are they doing? You've got to try and feel them out. They didn't seem too bad, luckily. Joseph's pushing pretty hard at this point. What was that? Oh, shit, that's Rob Mitchell, I think. No, it was a Porsche, not Gunter. Ken Dugdale, what happened to him? It looked like he had a wheel missing. He does. Where did that happen? Right there. Under brakes, maybe? Oh no, coming off the corner. Okay. So that's up the hill, turn 8, 9. Cripple? No. Whoa, just loses it. Holy crap, there was no chance of that wheel getting replaced, sorry man. Okay, I went too far. So I've caught back up to Jose. Had overlap, but I wasn't sure if I was going to have room there, so I skipped the I jumped the curve just in case. I was surprised he left the gap open here then, because he could have just blocked that inside, especially so close to the finish. Now Bewley's actually pretty close to Costa's, only 4.5 seconds back. Should be able to see it. There's the gap there. That is pretty close. Now Jose has got his mirrors full of peat again. 9. I hadn't actually seen that camera shot before either before then. That was quite pretty cool. High speed pass by, fly by. Start at the back. So Ken Dugdale, he's had to retire. He got me a wheel. Lee Perkins in 12th. Ken Worcester in 11th. Guntero in 10th. Nick Verth in 9th. Sam Carson in 8th. He's had a good race. Rob Mitchell in 7th. Pete Dawson in 6th. Joe Thmani in 5th. Me in 4th. Nathan Bewley in 3rd. Costas Macrolos in 2nd. Not far ahead of Bewley actually, like there you go, there's the gap there. And then Matty Clark out front, just cruising now by the look of it. The gap hasn't changed at all, unless Costas has sort of picked up the pace, but yep, just cruising. There's the gap 2nd. It's a 3rd. You see him come through. Right. No, not in that shot. Yeah, it's 4th, 5th, 6th in the back. I love that shot there. So when you're coming through this corner, this here, you can actually see those cars coming across over there. It's quite cool how the track sort of bends back on itself, and you can watch other competitors and judge how far they are behind, that sort of thing. It is, eh? Yep. Mr. Clark out front, just doing the motions. What track is that? Oh, yep, okay, and then up the hill. Yep.
I forgot to feed Sadie.
Did you?
That's why she was lying there looking at you when you were eating dinner.
Oh.
She's hungry. I fed her, but she hasn't come to it. She's lying on the couch still.
She's not hungry anymore.
Maybe not. I'm going to have to pick Donnie up tomorrow. I might see if Mum can drop you at barbershop, Donnie, because I was going to bake biscuits for my kids that are going to walk up a
Throaties.
I know.
See ya. Yeah, I'll be going straight to my gig after work. So that Costas has opened that gap up a little bit again. It's our 1st, 2nd, 3rd guys. And Pete and Jose are still at it, right to the end. I want to see Bewley qualifying for Kota. None of the stuff in the back stuff. The rest of the field's kind of spread out now. These two guys are the life of the party. Still keeping each other honest. Right, so Matt's like 41, so another 2 to go. Bit of crap on the windscreen at this point. A few bugs, bits of oil, bits of rubber. Tears from when I spun. Wonder what that like Ferraris to drive. I haven't really driven the Ferrari in this game much. It's quite lively. It could be fun to drive. Similar to how it is in ACC. Oh, okay. I quite liked it in ACC. It did. It's a bit like the McLaren though. If you're not careful, it can kill you quite quick. But whoa, caught that. Matt having a bit of a slide out of the turn. You miss your Bentley. Okay. Welcome in, Pete. I didn't know you were there.
Johnny, you might want to put your sausages in there in a container.
Hopefully we get the Bentley in this game. It'd be good to have, but I don't know if it's going to appear. It's time we had a bit more content, actually. Show the Merc. Yeah, the Merc. And the Merc's supposed to be pretty quick, too. I'm definitely going to look at that. I think I'll probably stick with the Aston for a little while yet, to be honest, but we'll see. So here's Matt thinking, I'm going to try and get one more lap in just to make it stretch everyone's fuel tanks right to the limit. Starting this last lap. Oh man, he drove so well. Like, he got past Pete there, so he's well, he was in front, but he's broken off a little bit of a gap. But his consistency and his racecraft this season are far better. And we've seen, like, towards the end of last season, he really kicked it in, and he's been good. It's all sort of coming together for him. It's good to see. I thought Firthy might have picked up Sam, but he hasn't really made any impression. Looking just a little back there. Final lap. Just watch Matt get that last sector. Actually, that was cool. Just watching when you come up around there, the flag marshals. There's a flag post. No, it's a different camera angle. That flag post there. As he went through, the guy was like moving his flag. It was like they could have just been static images, but It was pretty cool. Yeah, Pete, maybe. Aston is I'm loving it. Like I say, it kicks my ass every now and then, but I think that's more due to a mixture of me and maybe set up a little bit. Right, well done, Matt. Another win, you bastard. Too quick. Well deserved. Good effort. You're fucking flying, man. Here comes Costas. Good effort. Bring that home in second. Just fought off all battles, kept the thing on track, no mistakes. Did really well. Yeah, it was just insane. Here he comes. Going to take second place. There's Ken finishing a lap down. Ken down 11th. 11th place ahead of you there. Nathan Bewley in third. Well done, Nath. From the back of the grid, might I add. How does that even happen? Fourth for me. Good comeback. I'm happy with that. Fifth place for Jose. And Pete, just over half second behind him at the end of 43 laps. Incredible. So, excellent race, you two. Rob Mitchell 7th. Looks like he's just coming around that last corner now. With a glitch then. Well done, Rob. Ooh, hope you had a few cuts up the sleeve then, otherwise that could have been costly. Sam Carson in 8th place. He had some great battles. I hope Sam enjoyed that because he had some pretty good racing along the way. Yeah, well done, podium. So 8th place for Sam, 9th place for Nick by the look of it. Yeah, cheers, Pete. I was happy with that. It's just ironing out the mistakes now, and it should have been a second place. It should have been just an easy second place, and just threw it away. But luckily, only 2 places. So. Here comes Firthy's Fish Fingers in 9th, and going very slow, by the way. Ah, yes, that's right. I think maybe fuel, but Gunther did a nice gentlemanly thing. Followed him over the line. Or Gunter ran out of pit fuel as well. Everyone else had finished, but we run through them. So Ken 11th, Lee Perkins in 10th. We should be able to see the cars if we do this. Yep. Lee Perkins, yep. Isaac didn't start. Ken Dugdale. Oh no, Isaac. Why is he in there? 13th. Isaac wasn't there. Ken Dugdale, Chris Fraser, Hayden Crossland, and that was our grid. Well done. The points before this round were as follows. So Harry Lawrence still in front, Matty Clark was in second, Bewley in third, Gunther in fourth. Oh, get back there. Hang on, let me flick back. There we go. Costas in fifth. So the points though, like Harry and Matt way ahead, like 50 points ahead. Jose was 111, Chris Fraser on 94, Dawson 92, Rob Mitchell 88, Nick rounding out the top 10 on 87. So from kind of these bottom 4, pretty close at the top 10. And if we go forward to the next slide, Sam Carson on 82, I was on 68 there, so dropped right off the shit start of the season. Ken Dugdale on 62, Hayden Tegg 59, Lee Perkins 38, Kenny 33, Isaac on 30, and yeah, so Rodrigue, Maxine and Haydo rounding that out. Now if we have a look at how they stand now, I will just get the website up and load it, and we shall have a look. Yeah, Harry was kind of walking away with it, but you know, soccer. Right, let me get back to the correct screen so you can see them. Here we go. So first place now is Matt Clark. Harry is still in second because he had so many points. Third place, Bewley on 182. So Matt's still got, you know, like a decent lead back, almost 60 points down to Billy. So, Nathan, you want to start qualifying? Costas in fourth on 166. Gunter in fifth still, 147. So Gunter's still right up there. Joseph has leapfrogged to sixth place, 138 points. So not far off. That was a good result for him. Pete Dawson, 7th on 116. Rob Mitchell in 8th, not far back from Pete, so that's still there to fight for. On 109. Nick Firth in 9th, also pretty close. Here's where the points tighten up. So 109, 104, Chris Fraser 101, Sam Carson 101. I've come up to 98. Ken Dugdale 71. So say from me through to even maybe Pete Dawson, there's still a lot to play for. So Ken Dugdale 13th, Hayden Tegg 14th on 64, Lee Perkins on 49 in 15th place, Ken in 16th on 46, Isaac on 34, he sits in 17th, and then we have Rodrigue 18th, Maxime 19th, Hado 20th, and a few others who have had to leave or couldn't do it. So there we go, that's our top 5 or 6 at the moment. So next week we have Kota, and it's going to be an usual shit fight that we have at Kota. Not so much contact or whatever, but just trying to make it to the end. It's going to be a tough one. Right, so here's our race winner. Anyway, cheers for joining in. We'll see you during the week. There'll be a server up tomorrow for practice, and pretty much every night of the week we have a server up. So take it easy. Cheers for joining in. We'll see you on Monday. Kota. Have a good weekend, people. Well done, podium. There's actually a server up right now.